now we come to the stage where we've lodged an application. Austrade will do a random spot check on the expenses to see that they are genuine. Something that Austrade is looking at very closely now is agreements with overseas representatives and marketing consultants. So if you have got an arrangement where you are paying somebody on a regular basis overseas, make sure that there's something in writing just that sets out what the fee structure is going to be and what their responsibilities are. And ideally, they should be giving you some sort of reporting on what they're doing. It's difficult to say what the ideal situation on that is, but Austrade is going to be paying out money. They want to see something that there is work being done. With marketing trips, Austrade does ask for a trip report or a diary of who you met, what you did, just to make some sort of determination on whether you, in fact, were working or whether you was maybe just going on a holiday. And then they will also ask for copies of invoices or bank statements, credit card statements, just to verify that the amounts have been paid. And that is it. Meryl?
Fantastic. Thanks, Erik. And I'm going to recap a little bit on the last point that you made. And I can see here that we've got a question from Luke as well. So I'm just going to bring up my slides again. But the point that I wanted to raise was that in my experience, Australia's been quite thorough in the way that they have looked and asked for more supporting documentation. I've had someone come out to our office and sit with me with the Xero file and invoices. And so my tip there, which doesn't necessarily just relate to this grant, but good record keeping generally, is to keep, if you're using Xero or whatever accounting software it is, make sure you've got a good process around attaching receipts and keeping all of your records. It really helps with accounting, but also with applications like this, rather than having to, after the fact, go and hunt for documents and potentially, if you can't find them, miss out on components of the grant money that you might otherwise be eligible for. So we've got a question here from Luke. Erik, can you see that one?
Yes. So Luke, yes, you can claim employees. They can be seconded overseas. Typically, they should be for longer than 12 months. If you're getting somebody who's based overseas already, so not an Australian resident or an employee necessarily, that period can be a bit more flexible. But if it's somebody going from Australia, the cost of sending him overseas, so relocation expenses and that, the cost of putting them up in a flat, apartment, an office, all of those costs can be claimed under the overseas representative.